Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pep Talk UK show. And today I'll be reviewing the fight between Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua, which recently took place at Cardiff at the Millennium Stadium. It was a very good entertaining night, I would say, night of boxing. The fight itself, I felt, was could have been a bit better, you know. I really liked the entrance of the Samoans. I felt they were very good. The two granddads were very entertaining, dancing to the Roy Jones song. I think that was really cool. I really liked their clothes. I liked AJ's entrance also, ever so confident, you know, very good with the crowd, very good with, you know, his surroundings. He's used to this big occasion. The fight itself was actually quite interesting because I expected a bit more from Joseph Parker. I think Parker fought on the back foot. He fought a bit of a negative fight, you know, and being that he was a challenger, you know, it was always going to be a big task for him to come and to take the belt. You know, he had to take the fight to AJ, and I think that AJ fought well behind the jab, you know. I understand that leading up to the fight, he consulted Vladimir Klitschko on the use of the jab, you know, which Manny Stewart taught him very well, and I felt that AJ decided to, you know, to consider that the fight would be going the full 12 rounds, which he did, and AJ, you know, won a unanimous decision, and he now has the WBO title as part of his collection of heavyweight titles. So, you know, the fight again, you know, AJ fought, you know, a boxing match. Really, it wasn't the fight. The referee was awful. You know, if you want the definition of what cock blocking is, you know, look at what the referee was doing. Every time there was contact, the referee came in between both fighters, and he really spoiled the fight. The fight could have been a lot more entertaining, and I felt that the referee had a bad call, did some very bad decisions. But overall, you know, AJ was victorious, you know, and it certainly was not the kind of performance that would send shivers down Deontay Wilder's, you know, spine. But nonetheless, he's shown to himself and to the public that he can box 12 rounds. But, you know, AJ, I think in the next fight needs a big performance, because the last fight against Takam was a bit controversially stopped, in my opinion. I feel that the fight could have carried on a bit more. And, you know, for this particular fight, Parker wasn't knocked down, nor was he knocked out. And therefore, the public are beginning to wonder whether the excitement of previous fights that AJ has been involved in can come back. So I think that AJ will need a big performance at his next fight. So we expect him to maybe, you know, come a bit more aggressive, and to also show that he has the knockout streak. You know, I'm not sure whether Parker and Wilder will ever fight, but something tells me that if Wilder fights Parker, Wilder will knock out Parker. I don't know. I have this feeling in my soul that this could be the case, but we have to see. But anyway, congratulations to Joseph Parker. I think that you know, he remains dignified in defeat, you know, and he admitted that AJ was the better fighter on the night. So we hope to see him again in these shows, and I hope that Eddie Hearn can find him an opponent so that he can come back to the UK, because he's a very good guy, good gentleman, and we expect him, you know, to potentially, you know, be in the mix in the future for potential heavyweight showdowns. But it'll be interesting to see what our viewers and our listeners, you know, feel about the fight. Please feel free to, you know, click on the comments below, you know, and give us your thoughts. Tell us whether or not, you know, you enjoyed the fight, whether or not AJ, you know, can unify the division, something that we would like to hear from you. And, you know, please do not forget to subscribe, to like, and to share. À la prochaine, mes amis. Au revoir.